This is code.org. I'm currently working on CS Principles, their data tools unit. I'm on lesson 8, creating JavaScript objects, and puzzle 16, show sample image. In design mode, you'll notice that an image called preview image is included on the add contact screen. This is there so the user can see what the image will look like before adding it to the contact list. Do this. Your code from the previous exercise is provided. Right, so if you got stuck or didn't understand the last exercises, you're in trouble. Go back and do them carefully. Use my tutorials if you need them. Your code's provided. Add an event handler for URL input that responds to a new event type called input. This event is triggered every time the input text changes. Use setImage within the event handler to change the URL of an image to whatever is currently in the URL input. Run the app to confirm the image updates when a valid image URL is given. Okay. So we need to add an event handler to URL input. So let's go to that screen, design, this guy. All right, so event handler for URL input. Oh, an event handler for URL input that responds to a new event. So event, insert show code, and this. Okay, there we are. And let's, all right. So now let's do show blocks. I think it's easier to see. We're gonna, our event type for URL input, it said we wanted it to be not change, but I thought it said input. So it must detect when we have actually entered something. And then what are we going to want to do? Get that text of URL input and console log it. No, right? We're going to want to use set image URL like we did before. So, and the ID is preview image, yep. And then this, we do want to get the text, but it's going to be here. Let's get rid of our log. And I think, well, let's give it a shot and see. Run. Let's add contact. I'm going to be lame and just keep doing myself because it's the picture I have right now. 11, 16, 1987, and then our image URL. And it works. Oh, that's really fun. And it works immediately. And now let's make this invalid. There we go. Yep, that wouldn't work because that's not a valid URL. Huh. Cool. And then ba. I guess I should have got fun photos like they did for everyone, but I didn't. Cool. And then one thing I'm noticing, with set text, we're resetting all these text areas, which is great. However, our preview of our image is likely going to be retained because we never reset this. So even though we set the URL to be empty, it's still showing this element. It's going to show what it was last assigned, right? So preview image is going to be showing what it was last assigned. So we're going to need to add a block for that. We want to set image URL to nothing, just like text. And that should take care of it. Okay, let's test it out. Preview image, yep, run. Add contact. And my handy dandy copy pasted image, save. But now, here comes the test. Perfect. And now it's no longer showing that image. And great. Wow, that wasn't as tricky as I thought. We need an event handler. It detects input on that text box, that URL input text box. Once it detects that, it sets up the image according to the URL. It grabs the text from our URL text box and pushes it at the preview image area. Cool. Awesome. Let's keep going.